Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. Sorry I've been away for a while. It feels like ages since I last done a video. It's mainly because there's been lots going on. I had my nephew's christening a couple of weeks ago. I had a friend's wedding last weekend. I've got another friend's wedding this weekend. There's just been so much going on. I haven't actually had time to kind of do a video. But today I'm going to be doing a hair braid out video, which some people have requested some time ago, so sorry for the delay on doing that. There is like a list of videos that I've been asked to do, and I'm trying to get through them, you know, bit by bit. So yeah, today is how I do my braid out. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Now my hair has been washed, it's been conditioned, and I have applied my mane and tail detangler, the Tangles and Knots solution spray to my hair, and I have also applied my argan oil cream of nature strength and shine leave-in conditioner. So it's the only products that I've applied to my hair. Now when I'm doing my braid outs, I like to allow my hair to semi-dry before I actually start to do the braids, and it's simply because our hair is its weakest when it's wet. So I don't like to kind of braid or plait my hair and to put too much stress and strain on it in case it causes breakage. So I like for it to kind of semi-dry, which is what it's done now, before doing that. So what I'm going to do, normally I would apply some moisture to my hair before plaiting it up, and I would normally use my Cantu Shea Butter creamy hair lotion, but I'm actually out of that, so I'm going to be using my wonderful World of Curls moisturising oil sheen spray, which I've spoken about so many times. So I'm going to be using this on my hair. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to section my hair. Now there's so many different ways that you can do a braid out. Some people will part their hair in two and just do 2 plaits. Some people will do 4 plaits, which is what I've done in the past. And then sometimes I tend to do maybe 5 or 6 different plaits. But one thing I try to avoid is parting my hair directly down the middle, because what I find is when I take out the braids, I find that I'm kind of fighting to kind of cover up the parting at the back, which always seems to reveal itself somehow. So what I like to do is obviously do my partings going across so that it kind of covers up and avoids that from taking place. Alright, so first of all I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to section it at the back, right across. And I'm using my, this is my applicator brush, which I usually use for relaxing my hair. And I like to use this brush, the kind of rat tail end, just to part my hair rather than using a comb. I find it really easy, it just glides through, and it's so much easier just to section it. And when I'm parting my hair, I don't worry too much about how it looks. It doesn't have to be perfect line. As long as you can like section your hair somehow, that's the main thing, because it's the kind of the end look that we're looking for anyway. So as I said, don't just kind of ignore if it's crooked, don't worry about that. I'm just going to use my hairband just to keep my hair up, out of the way. And then I'm going to apply my World of Curls spray, just to kind of add a little bit more moisture into my hair, because as it's been air drying, obviously you lose moisture. So I'm just putting moisture back in it, and also my hair's kind of drying a lot, and I want my hair to be kind of semi-wet when I'm braiding my hair, because when it's semi-wet, by the time your hair dries, when you braid it, it actually sets into the curl, which makes it more like last longer, and the style is so much better when you do it that way as well. So, okay, normally I use my large tooth comb, which is what I still use. It's just that I'm finding there's lots of little bits and pieces in here that's getting stuck in my hair, making my hair a bit dirty. So I am using my son's Afro comb today. As I said, I still do use the large tooth comb. Okay, so I'm just brushing up the back so it's nice and smooth. And then I'm going to begin to just plait the back section. completely up to you how big you want the curls or how small you like them to be. Obviously the more plaits that you do, the tighter the curls will be. The less partings that you have, the less plaits you have, the more bigger the curls will be. So I tend to go for in the middle. I don't want them to be too small. I like them to be kind of medium in size. Okay, so what I do is I don't braid all the way down to the end. What I'm going to do at the end is put my Flexi Rods and roll it up so that the ends are not left straight, because I find that in the past when I've done my braid outs, the ends have just been left like that. So by the time I unravel it all, the ends are straight and the rest of the hair is curly. So in putting the Flexi Rods on the end, it helps to keep that curl from top right through to the bottom. Okay, so that's the first one done. And then what I'm going to do is again section my hair and literally just do braids all over and then show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so this section here I'm going to part into two. So I'm going to have two separate braids here. I think all in all I'm probably going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 or 8 braids. Okay, so the last section now. I'm just brushing up the front to smooth it down, just so that it's nice and smooth. Okay, so all the braids are done. I'll just turn around and show you. So there is 8 braids in total. And then what I'm going to do, as I said, if you look at the ends, I haven't braided them all the way down. And I don't like to do it all the way because obviously as you get to the ends are very fragile and I don't want to cause any breakage to them. So what I'm going to do is apply my Flexi Rods. So I'll show you what I do now. Right, okay, so what I'll do is, rather than putting Flexi Rods on each plait, because this is quite heavy, I don't want to put too much stress and strain on the braids. So I just literally just put 2 together like this and then wrap my hair under and then just roll it up just to about here. I don't want to roll it all the way up because obviously I'm doing a braid out, not Flexi Rod style, so it's really just for the ends of the hair. So I'll probably do it to about here and then just lock them round like that, just like that. Okay, so the back ones, again just putting them together like this, getting the Flexi Rod, wrapping the ends of my hair around the Flexi Rods and then rolling it up slightly to about there and then just locking it round to keep them in place like that. Okay, so that's it, they're all in. And that's exactly what I do. Now when I do a braid out, I always like to do it on freshly washed hair. Reason being is because obviously when you've just washed your hair, you've removed all the products on there, so obviously it's not going to weigh your hair down. So when your hair's freshly washed and it's air dried and put into the braids, it's allowed to be set overnight, which is what I tend to do. I kind of wear this overnight and then take it out in the morning and the hair's all set and it comes out really nice, and the style tends to last a lot longer as well. So yeah, that's it really. I'm going to put my satin headscarf on now, keep this on overnight, then tomorrow in the morning I'm going to take it off and show you exactly what the braid out looks like. See you then. Okay, so it's the next morning, and I'm going to take out my Flexi Rods and the braids and show you exactly what my hair looks like. So let's just take them out. You can see the ends, they're curly, which is what I wanted. I didn't want my hair to be straight, as I mentioned before. I wanted to have that little curl so it all blends in nicely. Okay, right, so it's all out. Now what I always do, whenever I'm unravelling any braids, I always like to put a little bit of oil on the tip of my hand. I got that tip somewhere on YouTube, and I can't remember whose video it was or where I saw it, but What it is, you apply a little bit of oil to the tips of your fingers, so when you're unraveling your braids, you're not kind of putting too much tension on the ends, so that it's not so dry and the ends don't break away. So I'm going to be using my 100% natural raw virgin coconut oil. Alright, I'm just going to apply just a small amount on the ends of my hands, not too much, just a really small amount. And then I'm just going to unravel it gently. I'm just literally just going to take it all out and then show you what it looks like after. Okay, so I've taken out all the braids, alright. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to unravel them, so to create more volume, alright. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to use the same applicator brush, which I like to use to literally just tease it through my hair like this, which is how I like to separate my braid out. So I'm just going to do this all the way through, so it kind of evens out each and every braid to give more volume. I also like to use my fingers just to feel for any braids that I can still feel that kind of clog together, just to kind of separate them and just create as much volume as I can. Now there is still some damp areas that I can feel, and sometimes that does happen when the kind of thicker areas of the hair, like some of the braids that are slightly thicker, don't get to dry properly. So it kind of gives a bit more of a drop, which I don't always like, but it looks okay. I can get away with that. The rest of my hair's come out really nice. It's just the middle area here I can feel it's a little bit damp. Yep, so what I'm going to do is just spray some of my World of Curls moisturiser just to add some more moisture back into it. Not too much, because with this spray you'll find that if you spray too much it makes your hair really moist, overly moist, sometimes wet. So I don't want to do that. Obviously I want to keep my curls, so I'm just going to slightly spray a little bit and then brush up the sides and the back. Okay, so that's it. This is the end product of my braid out. I'll just turn around for you. And that's it. What I find with a braid out is that it can come out in so many different ways. Every time I do it, it comes out slightly different. Sometimes I really like it, sometimes I don't like it, and sometimes it's okay. And today it's okay. I'm happy with it. So yeah, that's really it. That is how I do my braid out. I hope that's been useful to some of you that wanted to see how I create this style, this look. And if you've got any questions, as always, do post them below and I'll try my best to answer it. And yeah, if you're new to my channel and you haven't seen all my videos, do check it out. I do have lots of videos. I'll put some at the end for you. As I mentioned when I first started the video, that I've washed my hair before I started. So if you want to see how I wash my hair, I do have a video on that. So as I said, check it out. I'll post it at the end. Yeah, if you're new, subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos from me. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. See you soon. Bye.